start of a new week, and last week I was talking about making time for nothing. So, no distractions, just me and my inner thoughts. I can tell you now that I've been experimenting and it's not easy. First of all, you're already in a state of boredom, hence why you start to think or overthink in my case. On top of that, I had this feeling that I wasn't utilising my time enough. I also noticed that my thoughts tended to ruminate on the past or become fearful of the future, and I thought I would be using this time to imagine my characters and what they would be saying and where the story would be leading to. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. It does sum up, however, why I've used distraction, and that is to avoid confronting my anxieties. So I have a choice: either continue trying to focus on creating space for these thoughts or just continue with the distractions. As a side note, I did listen to Do the Work by Dr. Nicole LaPera, and it certainly wasn't a book about time management. It explored why we may be stuck in bad habits. I don't necessarily think my need to constantly be listening, watching, reading something is a bad habit, but I suppose I'm a bit concerned it could lead to damaging behaviour or even problematic patterns in me. So her advice is for mental wellness, mindfulness, that sort of thing. But rather than create a special time to meditate or to practice breath work, I'll just use what I'm basically doing at the moment. I'll just use it as my default. If I find myself ruminating or getting anxious about the future, I'll just bring my thoughts back to the present, and I'll keep practicing that in order to keep those moments when I feel I need space from distractions. For those moments when I can indulge in distractions, I'll be reading Meditations for Mortals by Oliver Burkeman. I already have bought a couple of books for my bedtime reading as well. I did finish War of the Roses that I spoke about maybe 2 weeks ago. I enjoyed it, but it had a lot of battle scenes in it, and that probably isn't the best idea right before bed. Over the weekend, I went to Waterstones and I picked up these two books. So the first one is Murder at Mount Fuji, which is about an American student who is invited to spend the holidays with her Japanese friend in Japan. Things go awry when the grandfather is found dead and her Japanese friend who invited her is the one accused of the murder. I'm very much looking forward to reading this. Good afternoon. It's now midway through the week. I did some editing yesterday and the filming went wrong at the end. I think because I answered a message while I was filming, and then the footage didn't match with the sound after that message I sent. So I'm sure there's a way to fix it or even edit it all back together again, but I thought I'd just reshoot it, reiterate what I said. So you would have seen me cooking yesterday. I made a spice rice with a ready mix of Tikka spice and cardamoms and turmeric. That turned out delicious, and I'm going to be having that this evening for my dinner. But I just wanted to put that into context as to why you just saw me cooking. I did explain beforehand that's what I was going to do, so hope that makes sense. I also spoke about Murder at Mount Fuji. I've now started this and really enjoying it. It was actually published in 1982, which I quickly realised when I started reading it, and how she's getting around the country. There's no mobile phone, and that's when it dawned on me. I was like, this isn't a new novel like I had assumed. The other book I was going to speak about was The Life Impossible by Matt Haig. And that is about a woman who's left a house in Ibiza by a friend. She decides to buy a one-way ticket to the island to explore it, but also to learn more about her friend's life and essentially how it ended. I've been wanting to read a book by Matt Haig for a long time, especially the Midnight Library, which it advertised. I think it's something that I would really enjoy, but just haven't got around to doing it. So when I saw this, I thought this is the perfect opportunity to read something from this author. I know he's super popular, so I'm really looking forward to giving this one a go as well. I also mentioned on Monday the book about meditation for mortals. I started this yesterday, and it sums up actually exactly where my thinking is at the moment. It's about accepting your limitations and to stop constantly fighting against your own beliefs that you need to do everything, you need to be constantly improving yourself and show progress and productivity. I'm very much in that space that I'll do what I can, but I don't pressurize myself anymore because I wasn't achieving anything, and then I was just feeling guilty afterwards. The consequences of all of this, ironically, is that I'm actually achieving, or I feel like I'm achieving more now than I did before. And I suppose once you get your head around time and how you want to be spending it, you start cutting away things that don't serve you. The world we live in is full of attention seeking distractions. It's your choice if you want to be distracted or not. You have to choose to let go of the fear of missing out. So I'm finding this book really helpful. It's a short chapter each day for 4 weeks. So yeah, I'll continue with this, and hopefully it will offer good guidance on meditation as well, because that is one thing that I'm noticing in those moments where I've decided I'm not having any distractions. I am getting this wave of anxiety. Sometimes you just have to accept that that's the discomfort it's going to cause. But I think if there's a method, a formula that I can work on to still my mind and to be present, it's only going to do good. So that is what I'm currently working on. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead of you, and I will see you next week for another video. Take care.